beautiful day.
Got a new cornerback. What was the key to bringing in Adam at this point in the offseason, or at this point in the preseason?
Well, Adam, he provides experience at corner, and also as a punt returner, and John and I meet every day about, how can we get better as a football team? And we thought having more experience at corner and having an experienced punt returner was a key factor for our football team. And it was one guy that fit the bill. I mean, he solves two issues, as one body. So we decided to sign Adam Jones.
Do you believe corner was an issue?
Well, I don't think it was an issue, but you always want to have more experience, and that was the key element around signing Adam. It's having one more experienced corner, also having one more experienced returner.
Now, you know his history as well as anyone.
Absolutely.
Is that a discussion you have with him? Is that an understanding? Where do you come down?
Absolutely. It's two parts. It's football character, which I've coached him for 2 seasons, and his football character is A+. I mean, he was a team captain for us. He made a Pro Bowl for me. He's great in meetings. He's great in the locker room. He's a great leader. He's played a long time in this league. Okay, now personal character, we all know the background. I mean, he would even acknowledge as a young guy he made some mistakes, but he's paid for every mistake he's made. I mean, this guy's been through a lot in his life, and obviously it was his own doings, but he's paid for those mistakes. He's matured. He's a married man of 3, and he wants to win football games. So he's here to help us win football games.
At 34, what does he bring as a punt returner?
As a punt returner, he brings proof. He brings experience. As a returner, guys, he's a special returner. I mean, he's got NFL history top 5, top 10 numbers as a returner. So that's an easy role for him to play.
He had some of his best seasons when you worked with him in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
What did he do well? What clicked for him when you were there?
I tell you, my first year coaching Adam, obviously it's always tough coaching veterans because they've played one way for so long, so he wouldn't change the way he played the first year. But the second year, he really conformed and changed how he played, let me coach him, and he made a Pro Bowl, and he received a long-term contract with Cincy. But, I enjoyed coaching him because he is competitive. In every game we played, he was ready to go. Every day for work, he was ready to go. So, again, man, his football character is A+.
Will you play him and Sua against Arizona?
We'll see. He's been here for a day. Sua has only practiced 1 day. So we'll see how Sua reacts, to practicing today, and we'll see about Adam on Wednesday night. We'll see it.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nikki.
What does that mean for Brendan Langley and Isaiah McKenzie also competing for a
Right.
returning job, and let Brendan also corner?
You said it. It means competing. It's our job, Nikki, to bring in players that can make the Broncos better. I am not concerned about guys competing. It's the NFL. I mean, it's professional sports. So, and that's John's role also. I mean, it's his job to bring in guys who can help us become a better football team, not to worry about the guys here or who are competing for roles. So, it's about competition.
With Cravens missing so much time and also being new to the team, was his recall pretty good today?
His recall was fine. And again, he's been in meetings. I mean, he hadn't missed meetings, but he's a smart player, and his recall was fine, and he looked fine physically. We'll see tomorrow how he reacts to practicing on whether he would play on Thursday.
Langley had a few PBUs out there today. What did you think of his response?
To what?
To Adam Jones.
Guys, I hope he hasn't had a response to it. I hope he would practice that way every day, without Adam Jones here. So again, this professional football, we don't discuss, guys coming in and, what that means for you or I. It means nothing, okay? It's your job to play as a NFL player every day. So it means nothing to him, I hope.
So Cravens wouldn't necessarily have to play to make the team, right?
We'll see. We'll see. Again, he's practiced 1 day, Troy. We'll see how he feels tomorrow.
DeMonte Thomas, how much of a step forward did he make the other night? He appeared to be all over the field.
I tell you what, I wouldn't say it's a step forward because he's played that way the entire training camp. He played that way in week 15, 16, 17 of last year, so I'm not surprised that he's playing well. He had an injury. He missed a couple days, but he came back and played well. He practiced the dime position for about 2 days, and he wasn't very good at it on Wednesday. So he fixed his problems and he played very well for us on Friday.
Concerned about the rush defense at all, Coach?
I'm not. As a whole, when our ones and twos were out there, as far as preseason, outside of I think week one of giving up two big runs, that was concerning. But I think against Chicago and against Minnesota, we had a couple issues there. But I'm not concerned, because the things that we did wrong, we can fix. It's really easy fixes to it. So in my opinion, stopping the run won't be one of our issues.
How much will Chad impact each play on Thursday?
Well, Chad will start the game on Thursday, and hopefully they can play half and half. That's the game plan going into the game.
What does Case do kind of this week? Does he start working on week one? Does he start looking at film for the Seattle? What is Case's?
Well,
those guys?
it's a different week for Case, obviously, because he won't play in a football game. But we play this team again in about week 6 or 7, I think, in there. So, for Case, this is a head start on an opponent that he'll see in a month and a half. So, he is focused on Arizona. He's focused on helping Chad and Paxton put their best foot forward.
A few more for the coach.
More and more teams, Coach, are playing their starters and top backups less in the preseason.
Yeah.
I think the Rams have barely played their guys
Mm-hmm.
at all. Do you think that, where do you come down on that? Do you think that will become an increasing trend?
I think the more teams have those pre-week practices, I think guys will play less. I think Sean, with his team in LA, they went to Baltimore and practiced against Baltimore for a couple of days and didn't play his guys much. So I think that's becoming a trend. Getting your reps versus a different opponent during the week and not playing your guys on a game day. But everyone's going to be different. My philosophy is they've got to play some live bullets to get ready for week one. I would be uncomfortable not playing our guys at all, going into an NFL game and everyone's playing fast and it's contact and it's tackling. Football's a different sport. It's hard to scrimmage and practice without playing full speed. So, everyone's different, but I think obviously keeping your team healthy is a must. It's been a preseason of injury. It always is. So everyone's different.
Freeman and Booker play Thursday.
I'm sorry, say again?
Freeman and Booker play Thursday.
Well, right now we've got Freeman scheduled to play, and again, he's had a good preseason. He's run the ball tough. He's practiced well. He's run downhill. So we'll see if he plays and how much he plays.
Last one, Bruce. Thank you. Vance, how many jobs are there open on Thursday, do you think?
I tell you what, we've got 22 guys not playing. Okay. So, outside of that, the rest of the jobs are up for grabs. And it's a football game Thursday nights. So things are going to happen. So everyone's still fighting for jobs. We got some important decisions to make, out of that game on Thursday. And I love having the full roster intact. It makes it a better game. And you give young guys one more chance to prove they can play for us and play in this league. So, those week 4 games are now exciting because you have a full roster intact and guys are playing for the NFL careers. So it should be fun Thursday night.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, guys.